you've just stumbled into a huge debate that we're having internally about hurdle rates. Are we too conservative? Should we take our hurdle rates further down? And I think it would be a signal relevant for monetary authorities if, despite all the quantitative easing, the hurdle rates in corporates are not going to come down, because that means that people are not going to invest.
So let me ask you this. Okay, this is a great topic. So accept for a moment my argument that the markets are pricing in a lower long-term neutral interest rate. And that can explain high asset prices. So why aren't corporations pricing that in? Because shouldn't you lower your hurdle rate commensurate with this lower neutral cost of capital in a sense?
Well, I think why it's not being priced in is because there's a certain amount of conservatism, and you and I have talked about this. I think people are saying, whoa, the patient is still very much on life support. So before we, as indicated by the amount of quantitative easing that's coming through, so before we go off and say, you know what, we're going to take the hurdle rate from 9 to 8.5%. Let's take it from 9 to 6, and I'm just giving you the numbers of the internal debate that we're having. I think people are a little conservative because there is not. I don't think there's a lot of confidence that this economy has fixed all the issues that need to be fixed. And part of that is the signaling from the monetary authorities, but other part of it is what you've just mentioned. There are some unresolved issues in terms of long-term financing of the federal government.
Okay, but let's take the monetary authority piece. So you're suggesting, and correct me if I'm wrong, that if we were to raise rates, implicitly raise your cost of borrowing, and then you would lower your hurdle rate.
You have just invited yourself into the debating room.